is the Super Metroid 80%. No major glitches tournament. And we have 4 pretty good racers here. All of them, or each one of them, has a time under 1 hour. CountCreep has a 50:39, and his opponent, Galamoz, has a 48:16. Our second match is TheOkayGuy, and he has a 57:44, and his opposing player is vertex5 with a 51:07 80% time.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a good matchup. Looks like Fiesel's just syncing the streams off a bit better. Yep, there we go. All the timers are the same. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So we might see some different 80% routes here. I think Galamoz does the new 80% route where he goes to the wreck ship first. So we'll see if that has any bearing on his decisions throughout the race.
Yeah, we might see a couple of things as well, like CountCreep picking up maybe an extra E-tank or two. He might pick up a Ridley's E-tank. He's been skipping it a lot lately and picking up Craig's tank instead. So he was still running with 4, but he might just want to go with 5 just to keep to the end of the race.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea to pick up extra E-tanks if you're not too sure about surviving throughout the run. Ooh, looks like TheOkayGuy had a little bit of trouble with the steam there, so he's a little bit behind, but not too far behind.
Yeah, it's not big enough at the moment to make a real difference.
Yeah, but so far CountCreep is in the lead. He got a 45 coming out of Ceres.
CountCreep hailing from the north of England, which is all they seem to do is play Super Metroid and drink tea.
Well, it's quite windy up there, isn't it?
There is that as well. There are big walls. There's a big wall. There's a TV series that recently started back up on HBO that chronicles the life in the north.
Oh, I thought you were gonna start bringing up Attack on Titan. With
Oh
the big
no, there
wall
is
there.
that as well. No, that's the
Is that
south
what
of the
they
wall. Oh, interesting pit room there from CountCreep. Decided to go for the gap skipping instead of just jumping to each platform.
Yeah, the gap skip is a pretty safe method of getting through the pit room if you don't want to fall at any point. So they're picking up the first 2 items in the game, the morph ball and the missiles, and then they're going to make their way up the climb to grab the bombs.
Yeah, the climb's going to be the first real technical part of the run. We might also see some different variations on the climb as well. Some people might decide to wall jump the entire right side, or some people might decide to ledge grab the platforms. I think that's what TheOkayGuy does. I think he ledge grabs. I'm not 100% certain on that though.
Yeah, you see a variety of different strats from the runners. Some speedrunners prefer to, do ledge grabs here and there, or down grabs. There's a lot of variety in the techniques in Super Metroid. So as long as you're comfortable with how you move Samus, anything goes.
Oh, a little bit of trouble there from CountCreep. Well, I was wrong. They're all going for wall jumps. So Galamoz first into Bomterizo. Let's see if he decides to drop a load of missiles or nothing.
Yeah, there is a bit of luck. A luck factor to the bomb Torizo, so if you don't get the missile drops that you need, it's a bit frustrating. It can cost you some time.
Oh, he got a good missile luck there. Both Galamoz and Vertex. Pretty solid fights. Vertex coming out with 4 missiles though. Might have to change up his strat a little bit for Terminator.
Yeah, if you take any damage going down to the Terminator, sometimes the drops you get from the enemies you kill in that room won't be the ones you want. You usually want 5 missiles and full energy.
So as Galamoz is going for the Phantom first route, he's killed those pirates for mainly to conserve health because he's got to make his way over to the wrecked ship. Whereas CountCreep just decided to run straight through them, as did the OK guy.
Yeah, going to the wreck ship first, it's pretty dangerous, so you want to conserve as much health as you can. Taking damage against Phantom is about 40 per hit. So
yeah, it's 40 without
Varia
suit.
So
yeah, very shortly with the routes are going to divert. Vertex and Galamoz both opting to farm that guy. I can't remember the enemy's name, so I'm just going to call him that guy. I think they both got miss. Vertex got the health. Galamoz got the missiles. All 4 on a pretty good pace for a race at the moment. I say that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, no major mistakes so far. So these guys they're playing pretty clean. There's Galamoz has a pretty good lead. So you're gonna see a difference here. CountCreep's gonna do a mock ball through this door, and Galamoz is gonna make his way up the red tower.
Oh, the OK guy seems to be dropping some frames at the moment. Oh, CountCreep opting to get Spazer. Interesting. No, he normally passes it up in favour of just picking up Wave Beam. But I suppose he just wants that a little bit extra security.
Yeah.
Damage. Never hurt anyone.
Yeah. It's not a bad deal. A bad idea. But it does cost you about, 30 more seconds to add to your any percent run. Yeah, you'll see Vertex. He actually even though he's not against CountCreep, he actually pulls ahead of him because he opts to skip Spazer.
Oh, looks like Galamoz is going to have to bomb jump across Moat. Such a dumb trick.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad on health either. Can't really get too much more health than what he has right now. It's around 140. But if you get lucky with the drops, and very nice. He gets across the moat. No problems at all.
Oh, Count misses the quick kill. As did Vertex.
All the other runners are fighting Kraid right now, and galamoz will have the pleasure of taking on Phantoon. So to sort of explain the Kraid quick kill, if you hit Kraid in his first phase, and at the right time during his first phase, you'll freeze his mouth, and you have to hit him with a missile, and that freezes his mouth for a moment, and you can fit 3 supers in that period of time, and that kills him before he grows large.
Do you want to explain missile doppler with Phantoon a little bit, because I'm not 100% on that. What Galamoz is trying to do at the moment, he's out of missiles.
Yeah, running out of missiles on Phantoon and any part of the fight is pretty it's pretty rough.
So yeah, Galamoz hit Phantoon with a super a little bit early, which has sent this unfriendly ghost into a bit of a rage. Just going to whip fireballs for, I think it's 8 rounds or so. Or there's like 8 rounds of like him whipping fireballs about. And of course, without any suits, this is fairly dangerous.
Yeah, but so long as you charge up your beam and pseudo screw through the flames, you should be safe. You just gotta be careful.
It looks like he might not have intentionally planned it, but it works out quite well because he's still alive. The race is still going. The next sort of dangerous part that Galamoz is coming up is going to be the bowling, just because of the damage that he's going to take.
Yeah, making his way to the gravity suit.
Meanwhile, the other runners have just picked up high jump and are currently on their way to speed booster. CountCreep seems to have pulled ahead a little bit.
Yeah, the OkayGuy and the vertex5 actually opted to pick up the Kraid E-Tank, which is pretty good. CountCreep looks like he did not, so
yeah,
keep an eye on his health.
That was a nice idea from Galamoz then to load the power bomb to farm everyone. Does mean that he's now got no power bombs, but there are a couple of opportunities on the way back down Red Tower where he can farm them. Galamoz in chat at the moment, currently giving his personal opinion on Fantoon.
No one likes that boss, but he's doing okay. He made it all. He made it through bowling, and he'll have the gravity suit. He's gonna make so the difference in the route here is Galamoz already has the gravity suit. He's gonna make his way and do everything that all these other 3 runners have already done, which is collect the high jump, the speed booster, and the wave beam, as well as get Spazer.
Wow, nice drops for Galamoz there from the battle crabs. You're either going to get health from them or power bombs, and he got one of each. He's got another opportunity to get a power bomb from one of the. I'm just going to call it a frog, even though it's probably got an actual name.
Yeah, they're like grasshoppers.
Yeah, that's the one. The grasshopper frog. That's it.
But yeah, they have a high chance of dropping power bombs if you need them.
Ooh, CountCreep opting to pick up Ice Beam early. And OkayGuy just made a safety save, as has Vertex.
Yeah, it's a pretty close race between TheOkayGuy and Vertex. It's not uncommon to see players pick up the Ice Beam early in any percent if you're doing the old route, because it does help get you up the red tower if you have any trouble with it.
Vertex opting to Shine Spark through the room there. Saves a little bit of time, but at the cost of health. The guy decided against it. Oh, CountCreep also, with only 2 tanks, decided to opt for the Shine Spark as well. Now the OkayGuy opting to do the hero shot up red tower. CountCreep's got ice, so he's not going to need to at all. You can just freeze the top guy.
Yeah, freezing the rippers is a pretty easy thing to do, so should be no problem for him.
Vertex having a bit of a trouble damage boosting through the
hellway.
Not the hellway, in the power bomb room. I forgot the name of the yellow things.
Right.
Play-Doh. That'll do.
Play-Doh. Yeah, that's what they look like.
Yeah, now they've got the 16-bit cheeseburgers. They're going to make their way to wreck ship. It'll be a different fight to what you saw with Galamoz. Galamoz didn't have wave beam, so he wasn't able to do the strongest attack against Fantoon. We'll explain the X Factor a little bit more when they get there, but let's just see if any of them get this nice little trick here. Vertex opting not to go for it. The OkayGuy got Ocean Fly. So
yeah, it saves like about 10 seconds if you Shine Spark through that door. If you run into it, you'll have to stop and do your Shine Spark again. So
They've both got identical health as well, and they both did different strats. That's just blown my mind.
But yeah, so as they're coming up to Fantoon here, they're going to be doing the X Factor strat. So there's this trick that you can do in this game called a power bomb combo. If you have a charge beam and only one other beam attack equipped, you select the power bombs. If you charge your beam up, and you're not morphed, then a power bomb combo will appear. And for the wave beam, it comes in the form of an X, and when that's really useful against Fantoon, because when all four of these particles converge into the middle of that X, it will do a lot of damage to him if you do it properly.
Yeah, OkayGuy and Vertex struggling a little bit to get those power bombs to connect at the moment, though. Timing's crucial with his X Factors, but at the same time, Fantoon's a jerk, so not entirely their fault.
Yeah, having a little bit of trouble there connecting the X Factor. So he has to be careful. His health is a little bit low. This is vertex5 I'm talking about. And yeah, once the fight goes kind of poorly in part of the boss fight, if it goes poorly, it's kind of snowballs, and you know. So the okay guy, he's past Fantoon. He's gaining a pretty solid lead here on vertex5. And CountCreep, he also takes care of Fantoon. Very, very clean fight from him.
They even have pretty decent ammo as well. Full on missiles, full on supers. 2 power bombs though, so he's going to have to pick some up. Most probably in. He'll probably opt to do it in Meridia.
Yeah, leaving the wreck ship, there's a big. How should I say this? There's a big ammo management factor here. Leaving the wreck ship, you want to have at least 7 or 8 supers, because you'll need them to open some doors in Meridia as you make your way to Dragon, and power bombs as well, because there are also a bunch of areas where you need to use power bombs to progress.
Right, let's see if any of them get bowling spark.
But the good news here is everyone seems to be doing pretty good on health, so there's no risk of dying for the most part, it seems. Yeah, it doesn't look like the okay guy is gonna get it. No. So he's gonna. It's actually not too bad, but it is considerably slower if you don't get to spark through that room.
Meanwhile, galamoz currently in lower north here, having a pretty decent lower north here, to be fair. That was too many fairs for one sentence. He got lava spark, pillars, and worst room in the game was not the worst room for him. CountCreep has just clarified he didn't realise he was getting spacer until he was in the room.
Yes, I guess if your mind sort of autopilots that way, you won't really realize what you're doing. But yeah, it looks like Vertex actually caught up a little bit to the OK guy. He's only about a room behind him, so it's a pretty good race between those two at the top.
Wow, the drops off the metal pirate for galamoz there. He's got full supers. He's not doing bad on missiles, health.
Yeah, that can be.
Sorry, yeah, go.
Oh yeah, no, that can be like a big thing with the new route. Sometimes the luck can be kind of not in your favor, but he gets full supers. You want as many supers as you can before you get to Ridley, because that speeds up the fight considerably in the new route. And that's because the supers do double damage to Ridley. There are a few bosses and mini bosses in this game that take double damage from supers. Supers usually only do about 300 damage.
Yeah.
But in this case, Ridley will actually take 600 damage, which is twice the damage of the Spazer, Wave, and Ice Beam charge shot that Galamoz is doing right now.
Yeah, he's already landed quite a few X Factors on Ridley as well. Each X Factor particle equals the same as just a normal super against I say normal super against Ridley. It's the same damage as a normal super, so each one of those particles does 300 damage. So he's already taken quite a chunk out of him. He's already starting to change colour. He's getting a bit angrier.
Yeah, that's when you need to watch out, because Ridley gets a bit faster, and he starts to attack a lot more frequently.
So you want to save the missiles to the end as well. Like with his speed, it's a lot easier to fire off those supers than it is to charge a shot up and fire it then. CountCreep after some health, the crabs decided not to give him health and instead ended up with full power bombs.
Yeah, okay. He opts to do he's trying to do the damageless backup strat here. But he's having a little bit of trouble. Hopefully he figures it out. Well, looks like he went for the Shine Spark, so Bot Wound can do about 30 damage per hit on you, and so when you're trying to get in his face and land these supers on him, it can be kind of dangerous, so that's why he's trying to farm some health.
I'm not sure if Vertex was going for the full halfie or if Vertex intentionally did the halfie there.
Oh, looks like the TheOkayGuy made a big mistake here. He went into the sand and he's gonna have to go back around. It's not a big detour, but that is something that. Yeah, I think what happened is after he grabbed the Bot Wound E-Tank, the energy tank after you defeat Bot Wound, I think he did an unintentional quick drop, and when that happens, it can cost you a big amount of time.
Yeah. Vertex finishes Dragon with blue suit there. I'm pretty sure Eternalized Dragon's lurking around somewhere in chat, so he'd be a lot better at explaining it than me. I don't think there's a short version of blue suits.
Well, what you need to know is he survived Dragon, and now he has a Shine Spark stored up, and he can use this. He could have used that Shine Spark that he stored to spark across the Coliseum room, this big room that he has to space jump through. But unfortunately, he Shine Sparked diagonally up and wasted it. He still got a pretty decent lead on the OK guy, so not a big loss.
It looks like Count's first Shine Spark was a little bit higher there. Needs to be careful. He's okay. Yeah, what I mean by he needs to be careful, it's you can die to Dragon through chain damage, and it's not very nice when it happens. She's killed me with like a fully tank of energy left before as she's dying. But that's fine. Count didn't get blue suit.
Yeah, so we only have one boss. One boss left for each player here. CountCreep and galamoz. Galamoz has to defeat Dragon, and CountCreep has to go and defeat Ridley. So you'll see the difference here in the routes. Looks like galamoz has a decent lead on CountCreep, because CountCreep still has to get plasma, and he has to go all the way down to Lower Norfair, whereas galamoz is making his way up towards Torian by going into Meridia.
Yeah, you'll probably notice a bit of a difference in the Mother Brain fight as well when they get there. It's just Spazer Wave Ice. You've got to fire, is it 60 shots? I can never remember. Yeah, anyway, either way, it takes a lot more shots, charge shots to kill Mother Brain 2 than it will do with the guys that are picking up plasma.
Yeah, Mother Brain with if you have plasma and not Spazer, Mother Brain takes only 20 shots. That's combined with the wave and the ice. Whereas if you only have Spazer, it takes 60 shots. It's a bit about the fights are about maybe 50 seconds apart, but it's not a big difference considering how much faster the new route is over the old route.
Yeah. I think, as I said before, at the end of the day, it comes down to preference as well. Whatever you feel safer doing.
Yeah. Yeah. None of the runners have died, so this is that's a really good thing. If you can survive Super Metroid, you're doing the right thing. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, so the energy tanks that Gandalf picked up looks like picked up the one after Ridley, and he's just picked up the one after Bottoon, so he's going with 4.
Yeah,
also,
he opts to take the halfie instead of the full halfie. Looks like he had some trouble doing the wall jumps getting up there.
Looks like he dropped one halfway up. Oh, and he did that wall jump that really screws me up as well. The one where you do it off the side, just the grapple point just under the spikes. I always end up jumping too high for that. That's how his dragon fight is.
Yeah, there's like a brief period of time before Dragon appears into the room, so galamoz is practicing his short charging. It looks like he has him down pretty well.
Very nice vertex with the chronic boost into the Gravitron.
Oh, galamoz misses the second Shine Spark attempt, so he's gonna have to deal with some swoops. Yeah, having a little bit of trouble here with the short charge.
Yeah.
So he's taking some damage. He's not in danger of dying yet. No, and he gets grabbed. Yeah, when you get grabbed by Dragon, however, ooh.
Oh, so that chain damage I was talking about.
Yeah, that was a bit of a close call. It was kind of ill-advised for him to go for that last Shine Spark. Because when Dragon swoops down and hits you, there's more of a chance of you taking chain damage after you attempt to do the Shine Spark on her. So you have to be careful. But he survives. He's moving on, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, he saved himself picking up space jump as well by the looks of it. Yeah, he definitely did. So I think when I was talking to Behemoth, he was saying that if you don't end up with blue suit, it's still probably about the same speed if you just went and picked up space jump. Or he said about the same speed. He said the time difference isn't that bad.
Yeah, it's not really necessary to pick up the space jump and the new route. So if you feel more comfortable skipping it, then might as well. The only advantage you would have at this point of the run in the new route is doing a shorter baby skip for the big Metroid, but but even that doesn't save you time, so doesn't really matter.
So the Ridley fight will be a bit shorter as well, just because they've got plasma. It's going to take 20 shots instead of time difference should be about 20 seconds or so. Should be with a perfect fight, but we'll see.
Yeah, Vertex has got him in a very favorable pattern there, where really just pogos down and to the left. So all you have to worry about is shooting upwards with some charge shots.
Galamoz not doing very well on ammunition entering, or just about to enter Tori, and he's just got to gold 4. He's got 6-4 and 0, and we all know Metroids like to give people nice drops in a perfect world.
Yeah, it looks like TheOkayGuy is having a little trouble with the worst room in the game. But he cleared out the pirates and it's making his way up. That room is considerably easier if you have the plasma and the ice. So both CountCreep and vertex5, they're done with all the bosses. Now they just have to get out of Lower Norfair and make their way to Turian. And galamoz here, he's gonna make a safety save.
I'd
Maybe
imagine
a little bit worried about the drops.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'd imagine that's more drop related, especially a save at this very start of Turian as well.
And he's doing the grouping strats as well, so that's a little bit riskier, since the Metroids will be attached to you and draining your health. But he's handling it pretty well.
Yeah, they're actually not screwing him over on drops that much either. He's on 20 and 8 at the moment. Oh, I say that, and then
he opted to use a super missile to finish those last 3 Metroids off, and sometimes it's a little bit better to just use the 5 missiles. I don't know if that it doesn't necessarily give you a better drop rate for supers, but it can help. But as it stands, he has 20 missiles and 7 supers, so he's gonna have to use the missile recharge station if he wants to finish off Mother Brain 1.
Nice skip. Yeah, it looks like he's opting to open the first missile door with missiles, the eye door, and then he's guessing he's going to go back and refill. Or is he going?
I think he's going to open.
Okay, he's opening all the doors.
Yeah. I think it's a good call. He's just being safe with his ammo, because when you're shooting missiles at Mother Brain 1 while she's in the class tank, there are all these turrets and rinkas. They can get in your way and they can eat your missile shots. So it can be a very unfortunate turn of events if that happens.
CountCreep seems to be having a...
It looks like he's going for the crab supers here. Maybe just for security, I guess.
Yeah.
He doesn't really need them, but
I just realised he refilled his missiles. I watched him refill his missiles, yet I still confused myself. Oh, there's Mother I only say that because I saw a turret eat a missile, so I don't know.
So galamoz moves on to Mother Brain 2. It's going to take 60 shots, and when he reaches 45 shots, she's going to start her red beam phase, where she shoots this sort of catch-up beam out of her arms, and it does a lot of damage. You need to have at least 300 energy to survive the game, pretty much, and finish.
At the moment, she's giving out a not ketchup. She's giving out an onion ring meatball French fry combo. Galamoz is doing pretty good to avoid it. Another meatball. It's a pretty good strategy using there as well to avoid the explosion. Doing the mid-air morph on morph. And the catch-up has started.
Yeah, when you unmorph in midair, it slows your momentum, so you're like floating in the air for a lot longer, and you get to avoid the explosions.
And galamoz is
Vertex is having a little bit of trouble with the third room there, the Metroids, but he's all good. He has 10 supers and a lot of missiles. He ends up taking a bit of damage from the big hoppers there, so he looks like he's opting not to do the baby skip. Yeah. He's just gonna. What he's doing here is sort of a pseudo screw sort of strat where he's holding the charge beam and he's jumping into this big hopper that the big Metroid is draining life from, and as you do that, you get to take rapid damage, and that helps you get through this cutscene a lot quicker because the big Metroid doesn't have to drain your health as much. All right, thank you, Fiesel.
Thank you, Fiesel. Fiesel popping in from the command center there.
The okay guy having trying to get a save here. He had some trouble.
It's been a really solid run from galamoz.
Yeah, his run should come under 50 minutes, so that's pretty strong. Especially with the new route. I believe his PB is 48.16, so
okay.
Not gonna beat his PB, but still very strong showing. And he showed that he's very capable of doing the new route and surviving it. So.
A braver man than me. CountCreep, I think he got a little bit greedy with some of his jumps and ended up getting grabbed for his skip attempt.
So CountCreep, he grabs the missile refill there, even though he doesn't need it. I think he's just not familiar with the math that goes into getting past Mother Brain 1, the amount of supers and missiles that you need to shoot into her to get past her that phase.
It's a common problem with us Brits.
Yeah. He could have saved a bit more time if, skipped a few things. Oh, and galamoz. What's he doing to us here?
Teasing me. He's teasing me.
Well, I don't think we're gonna see any Metroid saved here today. Or animals, excuse me. We didn't save any Metroids, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's very strong showing from galamoz. And he wins his match against CountCreep. We still have Vertex and TheOkayGuy. TheOkayGuy is on his way to Turian, and Vertex is finishing up the last cutscene against Mother Brain, moving on to Mother Brain 3. or third phase. And the third phase is pretty straightforward. You have the Hyper Beam, which the Baby Metroid has awarded you. And as long as you stay in Mother Brain's phase and just have the right aim, should be fairly easy to take her down.
Oh, Count just got the invisible catch up. He missed it. I don't think he's realised.
Everyone missed it. It was invisible.
Yeah. So right now on Count's screen, you're going to see why you want to get yourself so you've got under 100 health. Otherwise, Mother Brain has to give a little bit of damage to you before she goes into a second phase where Baby comes out of nowhere like a banshee and latches the life out of her.
Yeah, you can speed up that. You can speed up the that process there by like running into Mother Brain or taking damage beforehand. It can be a little bit risky. You don't if you're not comfortable bringing your health below 400 and still keep it above 300. It's probably better not to risk trying it. So the OkayGuy, he does not get full supers, but he has 30 missiles, which is more than enough to make up for that fact. So it shouldn't be a problem for him to finish the game. And our second winner is vertex5 with a 52-24. It's very respectable. Congratulations to all our winners. Just to remind everyone, this is the Speed Gaming channel on Twitch. If you are on the Twitch page, if you scroll down below the video player, you will see a schedule of all sorts of tournaments that are happening. There are links and there are graphics down there, and there's the Blaster Master tournament and a Link to the Past tournament, which are currently ongoing, and coming up later in the week, there will be a Ninja Gaiden 2 tournament on Sunday. Which, if you want to check that out, again, it is on the Twitch page. Just scroll down, and there are links there with information for you.
CountCreep very soon to be finishing. Making his way out of Torian now. Oh, he went to do the diagonal spark.
Unfortunately,
now he's taking
bonks his head. Having a little bit of trouble there. Opts to get out of the burning acid, which he doesn't want to die, so he's just gonna wall jump his way up.
What's he doing? He teased me.
We have a bunch of jokers here. Both of the runners down at the bottom, letting us know how they feel about the animals.
If CountCreep mistimes this and the planet explodes, he's getting nothing but grief from me for the next year. anticipation's killing me. Oh, okay, guy just got hit by ketchup, but it's okay. It's okay. He's got 5 E-tanks.
He's the okay guy.
He is the okay guy.
So yeah, you saw if you take a hit from that beam, it takes away one of your at least one of your energy tanks. So if you don't have, if you only have 3, and you take that hit, you pretty much have to start over. So please be careful. But looks like all of our runners are gonna finish. And congratulations to them.
Who do we have up next?
Yeah, so coming up later, actually only in half an hour, so there's going to be another Super Metroid match featuring El Magus versus Thunder Mustache. So that is in half an hour. If you want to see another match of Super Metroid, there is more to come.
I think that's the only ones we have for today. I know this weekend is the Ocean Fly Marathon to help raise funds to bring some European runners to SGDQ. So
yes.
there won't be any games this weekend. Well, there obviously will be. There won't be any tournament matches this weekend.
Yes, so the Ocean Fly Marathon. This is being put together by Strivaris, the RBO, the Reverse Boss Order speedrunner from AGQ 2016. He has organized this, and he is helping some of the Super Metroid runners from Europe, raising funds and to help them make their way across the Atlantic.
Take it back. There's actually quite a few matches tonight, so I'm just going by EDT time. So as Just Defend's already said, at 4:30 we've got El Magus versus Thunder Mustache. Then we've got another 4-way at 6 PM with Reedy versus Brother Main and Hillborn versus Hyper Shaddick, and another 4-way at 8 o'clock with Mishvak versus Milnium and Abortion Shark versus Galamoz, and then another 4-way at 9 o'clock, which is Old School Tribe versus Joe D'Amelio and Galamoz again versus Ninja Cloud.
So yeah, plenty of Super Metroid race action. If you are interested, please check that out. Please follow the Speed Gaming channel on Twitch. Everyone just really letting it be known that we do not save the animals here.
Okay, guy, attempting to shine Spark off of the planet. I'm pretty confused as to what I'm looking at on CountCreep's screen at the moment. Is that a robotic tongue with My Neighbor Totoro?
Yes.
That's... I have no words. Oh God. Congratulations all four. You're all finished. Alive.
Yes, so again, This is the Super Metroid 90% no major glitches tournament, and I am Just Defend, and thank you for having me. Please take care, everyone.
I'm Dingus. I share Just Defend sentiments.